Hello and welcome back, and today we're going to attempt a pick and gut of this challenge lock, if I can get it in focus. So this is Sergeant Cheese Badger, as you can see there on the front, and it's by Picksmith. And it's also Picksmith's first challenge lock, but don't let that fool you. Picksmith has been studying the dark arts of challenge lock making long before attempting his first pins. And he is also an excellent picker and a locksmith to boot. As you can see from this key, it looks very unfriendly. Let's just see, it does work in there, but it is a little bit kind of catchy, as a lot of challenge locks are. Now, when I first got this one, I did manage to get it picked open, but ever since then it has resisted my charms, and I think it's probably time for me to move this on to someone else to enjoy. But before I send it on, I thought it would be a good idea to try and pick it on video. I say try because it's, like I say, it's resisted my charms so far, and it's been a real difficult one. But I wanted to have a look at the pins, and I wanted to sort of show you the pins as well, show off Picksmith's pins. So let me get this set up in the vise, and we will try to get him picked. So we've got them all set up in the vise. I've got a load of picks ready. We're going to try and get this open. As I say, I have picked this one once before, and ever since then it's resisted my charms. So I think for the sake of this video, I'm going to give 10 minutes to Cheese Badger. If we don't get him open in that time, then I will call him whipped, or call me whipped anyway, by Picksmith, which I'm sure he'll enjoy. But let's see if we can't get him open. It's quite useful having all these lines on here, because this thing does kick out some really deep falsets. There we go, just dropped straight into one. And even deeper. That's why I really wanted to see these pins, because there's some strangeness going on in here. Nice deep falset. That's two, giving me counter rotation. And that's six there. Getting good counter rotation, but I think I can hear other pins dropping. Yeah, two's dropped down, I think. I find it kind of gets to a point where it stops talking to you. I think that's the point. You have to try and float pick it, so I'm suspecting there's gin style pins in there and counter milling on the plug as well. Certainly a very evil first challenge lock. Oh, drop the tension. Still held the plug though. There we go. We didn't lose a full set. Oh, it's still on two there. That felt like it's set. Now we're on one. I think one's quite a high lift. It's difficult to get hold of him. I'm losing my tension wrench again. Okay. I think we got one set. No, there's still something on one. You have to kind of counter rotate so far that other pins end up dropping down, which is, I'm sure, is exactly Picksmith's plan. I'm just going to grab another tensioner. just to try and give me a little bit of a better control over the core. Yep, something definitely dropped down there. I think it's 6. There we go, got a bit more of a full set back. That's 6 again. Right, I think 6 is set. Or I should say 6 is set again. Yeah, I found myself just going back and forward with this lock. You know, perhaps the one time that I did get it picked, perhaps that was a bit of a fluke, which is the case sometimes. With challenge locks and with any lock, I suppose. Right, everything has gone quiet now. Try a slightly deeper hook. Yeah, it's all gone quiet again. I was getting a little bit of something on 6 then. I think I've gone back to the beginning. Lost my full set. I think maybe I'd overset something. There's my full set come back. There we go, that was 6 again. Still got the full set. And is that 2 or 3? And that's 1 again, giving us counter rotation. I think I dropped a lot of pins without knowing it. Right, let's try this second wrench again, just to give me a little bit better control on that first pin. I think I'm on him there. That's the second pin, sorry. And now the pick's stuck into a cheese wedge. Let's try a different pick. It really is quite a talkative lock. You get so much movement out of the plug, which is nice. But then you just seem to reach a stage and doesn't let you in anymore. Either that or you end up dropping all of your pins. Just going back to the beginning. I'm not sure I'm getting anywhere with this one just yet. But we've still got our full set. Let's try bouncing on these pins and just manually counter rotating. We might get lucky. But I think that's what it is. Something's stuck in the counter milling and you've got to just rotate so far back that everything just drops. I wonder if there's a taper or something in there. Come on, where are you? I feel like one wants to go up even more. It's just such a high set pin. It was quite difficult to get a high set pin in the first position. If it's one of the back pins, you can kind of stick a deeper hook down and lever off it, but at the front you've just got nothing to lever off. I just heard something drop then. Six again. I think we set 6 that time. 6 is a really high set, and so is 2. And both of them just keep. I think that was 2 set. Come on. I think we lost the, oh no, we didn't lose the full set, still there. Just have to allow that plug so far back to get some of these pins set. But no, I think we've lost the full set now. Just looking at the time there, I think we're over 10 minutes. I'm going to say that I'm whipped on this one. So yeah, unfortunately, I'm not going to get him picked today. It's a really fantastic challenge lock. I've really enjoyed having it, but I don't want to keep it with me for too long. I want other people to enjoy picking it. So let's get to the meat of it, and we can gut it and have a look what Picksmith has put inside to keep me out for so long. So look at that key. Where is it? There he is. Yeah, some true nastiness there. Tell you what, let's zoom you in a bit. Oh, not zoom you out, zoom you in. There we go. Definitely going to use a shim for this one. So I think Picksmith has been, I'm going to leave a link to his channel actually, I'll just leave a little link up there so you can go and check that out. He picks a lot of challenge locks, he picks a lot of first challenge locks for people. And I used to think he did it because he enjoyed doing it, but I think what he was actually doing was studying everyone's pins, studying all their techniques, just so he can create monstrosities like this to get his revenge on the community. That's what I'm thinking. All right. Let's get that plug turned. There we go. Got a shim. I'm sure it will please Picksmith no end that I was whipped on this one. I think he said he made it and he wasn't able to pick it himself. Okay. Yeah, there's some definite nastiness going on in there, isn't there? Look at that. And if I take that key out, we can probably just get an idea of what the bitting is like. Some of those pins, like number 4, is way down the bottom. And we've got all sorts of plug modifications. So let's dump these out and we can have a good look at them. So number 1 is serrated. Number 2 looks like an overset trap on there, as is 3, as is 4. 5's looking pretty nasty, and 6 is serrated. Let's have a quick look at this plug. Yeah, so we've got countermilling on 1 and 2, threading on 3, countermilling on 4, nothing on 5, and threading on 6. Pretty nasty. And let's have a look at what we've got up top. I'm sure that Picksmith has pulled out all the stops. Where are my tweezers? So yeah, we've got a nasty spool in there. And a very pretty nasty double spool there with a couple of serrations on it. And oh, that's nice. It's like a serrated pin, but it's tapered as well, and you've got like 3 really deep serrations on there. I'll give you a better close-up of these pins once I get them open. Very nice. Oh, well, that's pretty nasty as well. So we've got 3 serrations, and I think it's almost ball-shaped, that end there. And then a deep spooled section. That's a very nice pin, that is. That looks like a tapered pin to me, which probably caused me a lot of problems. Yeah, slightly tapered at the end. And lastly, oh my days, what is that? Wow, that's nice. It's a Christmas tree pin. That's a really nice one, actually. Very difficult to get these. So you've got a spooled section there, and then a reduced diameter at the very top. We'll have a look at how that interacts with the countermilling in just a minute. And yep, there's all sorts of crap going on in here as well. So there's definite threading in 3. 6, I think 5 has got some sort, just realised you're out of focus there. I think 4 has got some sort of countermilling as well. Yeah, truly nasty. So let's have a close-up on these pins. I'll get you zoomed right in. There we go, look at those. That Christmas tree on 4 is really nice. If I grab the plug. Yeah, so that, lost him there. That accounts for some of those really deep full sets I was getting, and I imagine, yeah, that just sits in there really well. I wouldn't be surprised if this pin actually was what was causing me a lot of problems, because pin number 4, looking at the key, 1, 2, 3, yeah, 4 needs to be raised way up there. So all of that comes into play. But as I said, Picksmith is a locksmith, so he completely understands about balanced stacks. And I'm sure all of these pins are perfectly balanced. So you've got longer security pins up top with a smaller driver down the bar, and vice versa in the case there. That one there has got some really nice serrations on it, as did number 5 actually. Have a look at that one. Yeah, that's a crazy pin. Yeah, look at that. Beautiful. And what have we got on? Sorry, that was 6, wasn't it? Yeah, so we've got threading on 6. So that catches in there really well. Again, gives us really deep full sets. And pin number 6 has got a really high cut, so we get to lift that one up really high. So if we drop the key pin in, and then put this pin on top, as you can see, we're going to lift it up a little bit. That's going to give us a really deep full set. And then we're going to have to slowly get up through those serrations. And I think, as I said, it kind of looks almost ball-shaped. It doesn't look perfectly cylindrical, so I wouldn't be surprised if that bottom section kind of acts like a taper. Truly nasty stuff. Let's zoom it back out. There we go. So yeah, that was Sergeant Cheese Badger, Picksmith's first challenge lock. A real pain in the arse, and I'm sure he's enjoying watching this, knowing that he got me whipped on this one. I did get it picked, honestly. I'll put a picture up here to prove it. I guess that doesn't really prove anything, does it? It could just be forgery, but I did manage to get him picked once. Honest, I did. I'm dropping springs. Anyway, thanks a lot for watching today. Go check out Picksmith's channel. I'll leave a link down below if you missed that one earlier, so you can subscribe to him, and I'm going to get this one off to one of the other guys in the UK to enjoy. Thanks a lot for watching. Don't forget to subscribe.